What's up, everybody? This is another boxing video. Yes, you saw the thumbnail. Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. could quite possibly be the biggest pay-per-view event of 2020 in the boxing world, right? Now, it's going to have to do a lot of numbers for it to eclipse that, but there's a couple of things that are going for it and hurting it, right? I'm going to jump right into it, but first, like, subscribe, tell me what you guys think, all that good stuff right there, right? I love the comments, though. Hit me in the comments. I love that. That's the interaction, the going back and forth. That's something I really enjoy. So let me know. Tell me what you guys think about this video, right? So I'm going to jump right into it here. Let's just talk about it, right? Mike Tyson's 54 years old. Roy Jones is 51, right? They both had a bunch of fights. Now, let's just call it what it is. Both of these fighters are electric, right? Mike Tyson, the knockout artist, right? And Roy Jones Jr. is just Roy Jones Jr. If you know anything about boxing, you know this guy has tremendous skills. Now, the question is, of course, the age, 54 and 51. But if you want any two senior citizens or older people to be fighting and for them to be entertaining, I think we've picked the right matchup there, right? So that's what you have. You have both of these guys in shape, relative shape. Mike Tyson has displayed that he went on this crazy X Games mode mentality where he's going to be in tremendous shape. So that's going to help, right? It's going to be electrifying, right? I'm going to just mention this real quick and then I'm going to swing back into other things. Now, there's going to be a lot of other people on the card. You have Nate Robinson, Jake Paul. Those are from the YouTube and basketball world, right? You have Badu Jack, Blake McCarron. Then you have Vidali Riley versus Randy Couture, the MMA world, right? So you're going to have a lot of different fan bases coming together, and this fight's only $49.95, right? $49.95, which is a very reasonable price, right, for these pay-per-view fights that have gotten upwards of $100. So $50, I think, is a good price range for people to be willing to spend their dollars to jump on, right? Now, here's the thing: the Triller app, right? It's not as widely known, it's not as hugely popular, but are they going to have enough notice for them to be able to get people to jump on, right? So when you have something that's already established, you have entrenched fans that have been somewhere for a long time, say ESPN, and you throw in there a pay-per-view component of the thing, it's easy for people to follow and get on board with it because they're already part of the system, so to say, right? Now, this one, everybody's going to have to be a new subscriber. Everybody's going to have to be new to this whole thing. So that's where kind of the challenge comes into this whole thing, right? Is everybody going to be able to do that and make this one of the biggest pay-per-view buys, right? So in order for it to be one of the biggest pay-per-view buys of 2020, I think we have to go to 1.2 million buys, which will put them at, what is that, 50 or 100 something million dollars generated from this event, right? Which will pay everybody off and make everybody happy. Now, are there going to be fans in the Staples Center? We don't know that. We seriously doubt it. California is one of the toughest states for the whole COVID situation, right? But that being said, this fight is going to be very electrifying. It's not going to be boring for a fact, and you have other people in the undercard that are going to be interesting fights too, right? So that being said, I think this is going to be one of the most entertaining cards, pay-per-view cards in 2020. Tell me what you guys think. What's going to happen? Is anybody going to get knocked out? Is Jake Paul going to beat Nate Robinson, the super athlete basketball player, versus the YouTube star? Is Randy Couture going to be able to make it interesting? Yes, he is, right? He's Randy Couture. And so what is all this stuff going to happen there? Let me know in the comments. You guys tell me what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Bye.